My name is Konstantinos Gavrila. I'm a teacher of physics, and the presentation you are watching is about the fractions, actually, the operation among them, the addition and the subtraction, the operations among them, the addition and the subtraction. So let's see the procedure of these operations. We need to have, first of all, the same denominators. And after that, we have to add only the uh, numerators and leave the denominators as they have. So let's see some examples because we can learn more by the way of the examples. 3 above 4 plus 2 above 20 is equal to. Now, we need to have the same denominators. So we check the bigger one if can be divided by the other one. So in this occasion, we have 20 and we check if 20 can be divided by 4. So we realize that 20 can be divided by 4 because 4 times 5 is equal to 20, and we create the first fraction, which means 3 above 4, in order to have 20 to the denominator. So we multiply by 5 numerator and the denominator, and finally we get 20 to the denominator. We leave the second fraction as it is, and we add the numerators and leave the 20 as a denominator. So we get 17 above 20. Another example, we have 5 2 above 5 plus 6 above 7. Now here we have to check the bigger one if can be divided by the other one. So we check if 7 can be divided by 5. And we realize that we cannot have this division. So we duplicate 7, the bigger one. Okay, we get the bigger one and we duplicate it. 2 times 7 is equal to 14. We check again, 14 is can be divided by 5. No. After that, we continue with the multiplication of 7 times 3. 3 times 7 is equal to 21. 21 can be divided by 5. No again. Until we arrive to 5 times 7, where we have 35, and 35 can be divided by 5. So 35 is the least common multiplier, as we say, and we need to have 35 to the denominators. So we multiply numerator and the denominator of the first fraction by 7 and the second fraction by 5, the numerator, its numerator and denominator by 5, and we get 35 by this way. Okay, we have 14 above 35 and 30 above 35 is equal to 44 above 35. Now, let's do another example. We have 4 plus 2 above 3. This um, addition has one integer plus a fraction, but this integer can be expressed as a fraction by having the form, the view 4 above 1. We can put 1 to the denominator, to add 1 to the denominator, and have the presentation of this integer as a fraction 4 above 1. Now we check that if 3 can be divided by 1, of course it can. So 3 is the least common multiplier among 1 and 3. So we need to have 3 to both denominators, and we multiply the first fraction, the numerator, its numerator and its denominator by 3. Okay, and we get 3 to both finally denominators of the fractions. So we add the numerators and we get 14 above 3, and we see that we have a any improper fraction, so we can convert it to a mixed fraction. And how we do it, as we know, if we think how many times 3 goes into 14, it's 4 times. 3 times 4 is equal to 12. And how many we want to reach 14? Okay, 12 out of 14 is 2. So we get as a final result 4 and 2 above 3. And this is the answer to this uh, addition. This is the way of how we solve this small problem. Okay, so now we have arrived to the end of this small and fast lesson. We will continue with the other operations among the fractions.